Welcome to the Tech News Fix It channel, and today in the news we have this is kind of old news that's coming back because there's a lot of things happening with iPhone App Store, and if you're on iOS and even on iPads, you now, of course, Apple has announced late last year that they would change their policies for the type of tracking that apps can do. Not that it will prevent, but it wants certain tracking procedures to actually be asked. So apps would need to ask permission. Right now, apps were pretty much free for all. They could install on your phone, on your iPad, and just have all sorts of tracking of what you do with your devices. And that, of course, is something that a lot of users are kind of not happy about. And Apple has decided to take on this and say, you know what, tracking is fine, but I think there's a limit where you need to ask permission to do certain things. One of the companies that has a hard time adjusting to that is Google, with its different apps, including the Google Chrome browser that they have for iOS. And so it's coming back in the news because we're really close to the time when all of this is going to be actually turned on, which means that there'll be a basic tracking that's permitted, but when third-party type tracking starts kicking in, the app will actually have to display a box that's going to ask you, well, we are going to track this for you. Do you agree? And of course, one of the things that a lot of companies and advertisers don't like is that they know that a lot of users are going to say, well, no, I don't want to be tracked with that. And also the other side that a lot of advertisers don't like is that you suddenly will, it's called a transparency regulation basically on the Apple side. And that means that you will know more about what's tracking you and how it's being used, which is also something that a lot of companies don't like. Honestly, I personally think this is good because we should know, and it should be on every platform, including PCs. We should always know what's tracking us, because the more transparent all of this is, I think the better it is for everybody, including advertisers. I think to have some kind of secrecy in tracking is a bad thing. And let's hope that more platforms actually adopt a code of conduct, if you want, that will prevent careless tracking of almost everything that you do. So that's kind of an interesting news item, and it would be fun to have that on Android. But of course, Android being kind of controlled by Google, pretty much, that's not going to happen soon, probably. If you enjoy our videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.